So going back to our reflection values, in every material would go on values from white to black. If this is a plastic, and let's say I have a smaller glossiness, you won't see me putting a purple value to it because this is just not realistic. So the only materials that will have a color in this value is metal, and you'll see why. So let's say I'm going to create a metal material. Basically, I'm just creating another material. Okay, I'm going to call it metal. Check on my reflections, my background reflection, and I'm going to apply it. And here, actually in the metal, the color is not on the diffuse, it's on the reflect channel. Okay, so I'm going to put this kind of like a gold color. But as you can see, I don't really see this. I mean, I see a color here, but this doesn't look like a metal. What I have to do for that is uncheck the Fresnel reflections. So metal actually does have Fresnel, but it's a much complex Fresnel, and the way you do it here is by unchecking the Fresnel reflections. So we have our metal here, and I'm going to check it out in my Vray frame buffer, and it's looking a little bit more like a metal. I'm going to increase this color. It looks like a really light gold. This is because I have too much light in my diffuse channel, so I'm going to take it all the way back to black, and now it's looking much more like gold. So in your metals, you will by rule have always your diffuse channel in black or a little bit lighter, and you would have your color in the reflect channel. So if I want to have something more like an aluminum, that's too dark for an aluminum, so let's make it a bit lighter, and then probably it has it's a little bit less glossy. And down here next to in the BRDF channel, I can change the anisotropy and make it also behave in a different direction. So as I said before, metal does have a Fresnel value, but it's a lot more complex. And to use it, you can load a complex Fresnel file that I load into our e-learning, and it's an OSL file. And there you have specific values for different type of metals. If I want to have a chrome, a very reflective chrome, then I have to take this down all the way to black. And chrome is almost like a mirror, so then my glossiness is 1. And actually right now you don't see it, but if I copy this, you already start seeing there that it's behaving like a mirror and really reflecting everything. Of course, before you couldn't because it was reflecting just our white environment. So that's it for our Fresnel and reflections. Remember the importance of the color of the reflection, the value of the glossiness, whether I have Fresnel reflections or not. Now it actually looks like a plastic. Now it looks like a metal. Okay, and that the IOR here is actually connected to the one down here. So let's say if I put a 10 here, you actually see it more obvious when it's behaving like a plastic. So if I take it down to 1.6, it's black. If I take it up to 5, then it's behaving more like a metal. So actually in the past, if you import materials, platforms like Evermotion, you will see that some of the metals had a 15 value, and then it actually had the Fresnel on. But you can just skip that by taking the Fresnel out and doing like this because it's actually more realistic.